Hey, Kyle here with DeFore Performance Shooting, out here on the range with my 300 Blackout from BCM, and just want to make a quick vid to show guys about it because we get a lot of questions. And 300 Blackout's kind of making its waves now, and I'm a big believer in it. I dig it. I've been using it pretty exclusively in civilian and military classes for the last few months, and show you guys some performance here out of it. That's the version I'm shooting right there. It's a 9-inch 300 Blackout, and I'm shooting 125 grain Gemtech Supersonic. The optic I'm using is an Aimpoint T1, no magnification. So target wise, if you look at it right here, the first target here is an NR8 B8, and I'm shooting this at 100 yards. This is typically what I use at 100. The group size, if we look at it, is probably, right at 4, call it 4 3/4, a smidge under 4 3/4. I do 10 rounds on this. This is a 5 3/4 inch bull, and industry standard for establishing MOA is typically 5 rounds at 100. The reason I do 10 is this is for data collection for the shooter. It's a drill I run. So this particular one I did with the students. This was standing to prone, 10 rounds in 20 seconds. One thing I should note on this gun is not viced, it's not sandbagged, there's no bipod. This is just me dropping in the prone and getting after it. So you won't see much of a difference on 10 rounds rapid fire like this, even with a 5.56 carbine. So I'm really happy with this. A score 98, drop 2 right there. So that's pretty nice. We went back to 200, of course, because we have it here on the range. The target I used back there is an SR42. It's a 12-inch bull, and relative size, to what we're shooting at 100. So when the shooter goes back to 200, the bull is going to appear the same to him with his sights, and that's why I use this target. The group here, now this is done slow fire, so this is me in the prone, nice and comfortable. But again, I just want to point out, no sandbags, no rests, no bipods, nothing like that, no vice, no magnification, just me and a red dot, some rounds and a target, and a 9-inch Blackout going big. So if you look at this, we're looking at about 4 3/4 at 200. No real hold to speak of. Some guys do say at 200 that they have to hold high in the black. Honestly, I think it's a little bit of perception. I did think at first that I was having to put a little bit of hold in it, but the more that I look at the dot, it really depends on lighting conditions and such. This particular one, my perception was that I was holding center. So, it's a 2 MOA dot. It's a very bright day out here. Could have something to do with it, but I'm super happy with it. The way it performs, a 9-inch gun that will shoot as accurate as any of the 10.5, 11.5, 12 inchers, and you got 30 cal as well.